What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna finish up Mafia Definitive Edition on my main computer here. Now, before we get into it though, let's of course go over the specs for anybody who's new. We got 13900 KF, we have an RTX4090 MSI gaming trio, we've got a ASUS Z790 Gaming E motherboard with 32 gigs of 6600 megahertz DDR5, which has been tuned. We've got a custom loop cooling the thing, just the CPU right now. It's a Velocity 2 block with a 420mm radiator with some Noctua fan. Then we got ourselves a 1600 watt PSU, which is super overkill, but it is what it is. This whole computer is overkill. And then what we all look at is the LG C1 TV. For those who don't know, it's 48 inches. It's an OLED. It's got FreeSync, G.SKILL, HDR. It's 120 hertz, and it's freaking awesome. But anyway, now that we got all of that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and hop on into the game? Well, before hopping on into the game here, why don't we quickly go through the settings. We're playing at 4K, full screen, no VSync, maxed out field of view. Now, we are playing on the high preset, but since I turned these two guys off, it's saying custom, so that is why it says custom. But everything else is still on high, so now that we've gotten to the bottom, let's go hop on into the game and see how this computer handles it. Well, all right, here we go. Pretty much at the starting point of free roam. So let's just, there we go. We got that same little stutter we get on every single system. So it's not my laptop. All things just have a little random, just a little hiccup every once in a blue moon. Though I will say, the laptop at 1080p sure took a while to get decently smooth. At the beginning, I was starting to wonder, oh shit, is this going to be one of those games that just stutter city? But it evened out after a couple minutes. More like a minute and 30 seconds or so. Then it seemed to be a pretty smooth frame time line.
Home sweet home.
But so far, this seems very comparable to my other computer's frame rates. But that's ultra-wide versus 4K, and this just goes to show you how powerful that 4090 is. We're still getting more FPS than we're getting on the 3090 at 4K than it was at ultra-wide 1440. So that's pretty impressive. And when a game doesn't have any ray tracing or anything, this thing just runs through, or like runs away and has no problem playing it. I haven't really seen it have a problem with a game that doesn't have ray tracing. And then if a game does lag and stutter like crazy with ray tracing enabled, you just turn it the fuck off. That's what I do.
Watch where you're going.
Now there's that Golem game that I just got that apparently a lot of people seem to not like. But I can see why. It doesn't really seem like it's the most insanely interesting looking game to most people. I just wanted to get it because I like Lord of the Rings and I wanted to kind of see what this story is going to be. But hell, I might start playing it and go, wow, this is stupid. Who knows? All I got was a little gameplay for you guys and I haven't played it yet. I wanted to, but then it got too late after making the videos. And then I wanted to make these videos today, so I haven't had a chance to play it yet. But I'm hoping there'll be a little time tonight before I go to bed to at least play a little bit. At least get through the frickin' tutorial. I didn't even get through the tutorial, I don't think. It was teaching me how to, like, jump and long jump and all that shit. And now all of a sudden my Tornado in the corner has just started squeaking like a frickin'... Sounds like it's a mouse on fucking coke. It must have sucked up a cat hair or something. Misty, it's okay. It's just the frickin'... whatchamacallit, fan. Hopefully you guys don't hear that.
You blind?
I'd shut it off, but I like having it as freaking, as a tornado does. It kind of just circulates air around the house, so I kind of like it to do that. Well, not house anymore, I gotta start saying it's an apartment now. But it's still my house. And then hopefully it'll shut up. That's gonna get really annoying. Maybe it just needs to be blown out. I haven't used the air duster on it in a while. It's probably full of dust too, from being shoved in the corner of my old room, of the computer room. That's where it used to be. So I'm sure it got lots of dust in it from that house. That house was a dust magnet. This house has a teensy tiny bit of dust here and there, as you guys have seen, like cat hair and stuff on my monitors and stuff, I'm sure, but it is nothing like the other house. Because there's no carpet. Well, besides like a couple little throw carpets here and there, and a carpet underneath my couch and whatnot, but that doesn't really count. The rest of the floor is all hardwood, so that really cuts back on the dust, that's for sure. And it's a lot easier to clean. I can sweep it up in 5 minutes and be totally done. Barely even need to get the vacuum out, really. The vacuum is just here so I can vacuum my small little caravan areas. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's just drive around in this taxi. We can be like Crazy Taxi. Although I don't think I can take fares. This game's not really about that. Like in GTA, you can like do all the shit. Like you can take fares in the cab, in the taxi. You can go like do vigilante missions and you steal a cop car and whatnot. But that's not really what this thing's about. This is more of like a mafia game, as the name is about. You're about doing mafia-esque activities. Oh, I think I killed 2 people by accident. Oh well, it's just a game after all. No need to feel bad. Man, you can see all the wires for the trolleys. Man, these cities used to be smoky back in the day. Ooh, man, that was close. Almost got T-boned by a fucking truck. That would not have been good at all.
All officers, search is called off. Repeat,
You're damn right it's called off. You can't catch me. Oh, hell. Alright, not as bad as it could have been. We bounced off the tree instead of folding around the tree. Alright, tested the suspension and turning, and it definitely works, sort of. Out of my way, people! Oh, shit. I guess you can't go through that one. It's hard to tell what you can and can't go through in half these games, you know? Sometimes you can go through a small little tree and some thicker trees, and sometimes you can't go through any trees. Not that you should be able to go through trees easily. Trees generally don't move when you hit them unless they're a little sapling. I've seen giant-ass cars plow into them at like 100 miles an hour. The tree shakes a little, and that's about it. Might lose some bark, and other than that, it's fine. Where the car looks like, I don't know, like Godzilla stomped on it. Yeah, power slide the taxi. Alright, we'll just park that here. And we'll go and hide over here. And then we'll go get the camera out and get ourselves a little bit of some camera gameplay now. Well, alright guys. Let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay now. And away we go. Okay, I can't run as fast as a trolley, apparently.
Believe what you read. Only 2 cents.
Haha, just kidding. We're not actually gonna steal that yet. Take that. Well, alright. We got to punch a bunch of people in the face and didn't get caught. So now let's just keep running around and causing a muck. Alright, well I guess now let's just drive around the city a little bit here. It'd be cool if we could actually use the tow truck function in this thing, go tow some cars. But that's not what this game is all about. I'll take that hay. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Move, people. I'm in a big old truck full of hay. Come on. There we go. Haha. All of the hay belongs to me now. Oh shit, we seem to have had a fender bender. I don't think so, coppers. Anyway, though, I think it's time for us to wrap this video on up, so let's do just that. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Mafia Definitive Edition on the main computer here, and a wrap for the game altogether. Game played fine on everything, even the Steam Deck. As fine as the Steam Deck can play games like this, it was like a 30-40 FPS experience, but you can at least turn some settings up. But that Steam Deck video was a long time ago, so I'm sure most people even forgot I even did that on the Steam Deck. Because at first I couldn't run it, so then I came back and redid it once somebody told me it worked, which is what I usually do. That's why I even post the videos of it failing, in the hopes that someone will figure out how to fix it, or it'll get fixed and then someone will go, hey, by the way, did you know this is actually good now? Sonic Frontier is one of them. I gotta go redo that on the Steam Deck. Just recently beat that game, actually. Pretty fun game, but I'm a Sonic fan, so I had fun with it. But a lot of the mechanics of that game made me want to rip my hair out, too, so it was a love-hate relationship. I'd probably give that game a 6, but that's only because I'm a Sonic fan. I'm sure most people would probably give it like a 5 or under, but that's just me. Anyway, that is all I got for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.